going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is the Ninch Movies, back again with an all-new movie night. The first one went pretty well. If you guys haven't checked that out, definitely go check it out. We watched the horrendous Horror in the Attic. And today, I've actually picked a different film once again, but one that I have a lot more faith in being somewhat decent. And we're actually going to be checking out the remake from 2009 of Friday the 13th. So basically, I haven't watched this movie in years. I remember it just got critically panned, as most horror remakes did at the time. So sort of the way that I'm going into this is I feel like it was an overly hated thing at the time. I think looking at this movie in a new light, in today's settings, I've seen some horrible new horror movies come out, and I just think that this deserves a bit more of a chance. So we're going to rewatch it. What is your favorite Friday the 13th film? Let me know in the comment section down below. For me personally, I'm not going to go out and say it is my favorite, but the one I am the most nostalgic for is actually Friday the 13th Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan. I remember being at my mum's place. I'm probably about year 7 at this time, just started collecting DVDs. It was the first Friday the 13th film I ever watched, and it just has this weird nostalgic aura for me, so it would be my favorite to watch, not my favorite in general. This is a film, the remake that we're watching today, I've only watched the one single time, and I'm keen to check it out again. So as usual, I'm just going to talk about the IMDb real quick. It is standing at a 5.5 out of 10. Once again, we're going into it with new eyes. Who knows? I might watch this and think exactly what I did back in the day, that it was just, not a necessary remake. It didn't do the original source material justice, but I am a little bit more hopeful than that. Remember, a big critique used to be the fact that Jason ran in the film. Now that it's been a few years, I honestly think that's kind of badass. I'll have to see it in action to, really justify that opinion. But I remember watching the newer Halloween remakes, which both me and my partner have watched together, and the way that they made Michael Myers so intimidating in that film, so big, I really appreciated that, and I think I might like the run in this. So with a budget of only $19 million, it made 91 at the gross worldwide box office, so that's a pretty decent hit. Once again, 19 million. I did note right before I decided to finally watch this film, I actually looked into the director, and he also directed, I believe, the Texas Chainsaw remake with Jessica Biel, which is a fantastic remake in my opinion. Just thought it was very odd. A lot of these horror remakes that were happening around the 2010 sort of era, a lot of the directors were mainly known for music videos. I don't know why that was a reoccurring thing, but it was. Basically, yeah, not great reviews on this, but we're going to give it a go and see what we think about it. Very nice. Welcome back to the channel. Say hello.
Hello.
So, we're going to watch the remake to Friday the 13th. Have you seen any of the Friday the 13th films?
I think so. The old ones.
Possibly, the old ones. Well, slasher is my favourite genre of the horror genre. But you've watched all the Halloween remakes with me, and you didn't mind them. This one's a little bit older, but we're going to give it a go. You got high hopes, so this will be a little bit more scary than Horror in the Attic, I reckon. She's giving me fuck all, boys, as usual. Bandit, do you want to say a couple things? Ooh. And we on ski.
Me too, Bandit. I'm scared.
Bit scary?
Yeah.
You don't mind, do you, Blue? This may also be why the movie was panned at the time. I forgot Michael Bay was involved. Do you know who Michael Bay is? Of course you don't. They're just a girly. Holy shit, is that the dude from Superstore? What the fuck?
He said the cops came, they looked at that Jason guy. Are probably called Crystal Lake. Crystal Geyser, Crystal Water. Go to a supermarket. Every single bottle of water is Crystal something.
Where you work in a supermarket?
Okay.
Well, we're about 5 minutes in, and the first jump scare has appeared, and it got me pretty good because I'm weak for a jump scare. Cheap scare, but it got me, gotta admit.
It didn't get me.
Oh, toughie. Well, it's only 19 minutes in, and we're 2 deaths in. We just had the sleeping bag death, which was pretty brutal, and the bear trap to the ankle was fucking disgusting. So, it's hitting quick. Yeah. Also, it's burlap sack Jason to start off with, which I just, obviously with the poster, I thought it was always going to be the hockey mask, so kind of a cool throwback there. Oh, you motherfucker. Alright, so at 23 minutes, you actually get the Friday the 13th title screen. I was about to say, they're going to have no one left. So I guess we're about to be introduced to a new cast. You having fun? Enjoying? Happy Halloween?
No.
Bon appetit. What are we having tonight?
Caesar salad.
Got that Caesar salad. Homemade. Thank you, Quiggy. Baba Booey. Hand on your heart, you didn't like that?
No.
Okie doke. All done. What you think?
Didn't like it.
Did you like anything about it?
The couple that met each other for the first time, they were nice.
Yes, okay. You're looking at it as a romance film? So overall, I thought that was not better than I thought it was going to be. I can understand why the rating of 5, it's very justified as like a mid-movie. And I could see a lot of the tropes that were in the Texas Chainsaw remake, but not done as well here. I thought it was kind of fun. It was decent. The kill count will not disappoint. It is jump scare galore. Some of the cinematography is pretty shocking. There's a lot of characters, especially at the start of the film. So for some odd reason, background characters are like in this weird fog. Once again, I said the director is mainly known for music videos, so it doesn't surprise me. The dialogue is just some of the worst that you'll ever hear. But overall, if it's just like a turn your brain off sort of slasher film, it passes. I've seen worse Friday the 13th films, I think.
Turn your brain off. There's no way.
She's not a horror fan, we know this. But did you like it better than Horror in the Attic?
No, I prefer Horror in the Attic.
You don't mean that. You don't mean that. I think it's an upgrade from Horror in the Attic. I think watching paint dry is better than that fucking movie. But, yeah. Overall, I'm not mad at it. I think it would sit in a very mid category. I think 5 to a 6 out of 10 is very justified. And overall, a lot of the Friday the 13th franchise itself, if you like take nostalgia out of it, they're all sort of sitting at that 5 to 6 out of 10. They're nothing crazy. I honestly think, like Nightmare on Elm Street, Halloween, nearly most of the other franchises are more interesting in my personal opinion. But if you haven't watched the remake in many years like I hadn't, I'd give it a go. Obviously, from Siobhan's point of view, it's not her cup of tea. But we will continue the movie nights for the rest of the month of October. Let me know if you have any suggestions for films down below. Obviously, it actually was a little treat to watch a film that wasn't on a VHS quality, but it is what it is. Thank you all for watching the video. Leave this video a like, add it to your favorites, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video.